And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Transat Jacques Vabre in the Multi-50 class is sitting right here next to me. Hello, Giancarlo Pedote. Welcome, and it's an honor to have you here in person.
Yes, I'm very happy to join you in the studio. We make a lot of connection by Skype and phone. And
We've seen you in action.
Exactly, and now we are here in person in front of you, and is very happy for me to be here.
With a great result, by the way. Now, you'll be sitting here with us for a while, so before we get into the Jacques Vabre, I would like to know what's your impression on this phenomenal season for Macmillan and on the Extreme Sailing Series, which will be foiling on the GC32s in 2016?
The GC32 is a great support to train in front of the America's Cup, because it's more or less the same technology. And in any case, the culture of foiling is something that must be followed for the sailor, because it's the future now.
16 days, 22 hours, 29 minutes to cover the over 6,100 nautical miles from Le Havre in France, where you've started, to the finish line in Brazil. A first place in your class and a huge third place overall.
Yes, at the beginning we meet a very big depression when we was in the first part of English Channel, and then we sailing 1 week with a very big depression that make the wind around 30 knots, waves around 6 meters, and it was very difficult to manage all the materials. And after was complicated to manage the strategy for go into the Poteau Noir, but we was guided from a good meteorologist that worked with us from his office, and we arrived at the first place in Itajaí, Brazil.
So you had some guidance. You also had sail damage right before the arrival, is that right?
Yes, of course. We break the top part of the mainsail, and for us it was necessary to fall down the main and repair with a band of Kevlar and glue, and then wait.
How long did that take?
More or less 5 hours. So this is a key moment in the race, but finally we don't lose a lot of time, and we arrive with pretty 24 hours in front of the second in Itajaí.
Okay, Giancarlo, let's check in now with another legendary offshore sailing race at the Trophée Jules Verne. I'm sure you've been following IDEX Sport and Spindrift too, chasing that 45-day record around the world. Now here are the latest feats from the Indian Ocean.
We just got the news and the messages, and it looks like we just established a new speed record for the crossing of the Indian Ocean. It's great. Our first record. Perfect. It's complicated because there's a huge high-pressure system on the route, and with two radical options, one very much to the north and the other way down south, close to the ice banks. The pink route here, if you want to go south, and the blue one to the north. Not many chances straight down the middle. So it's a very radical choice, and here is the 2013 route taken by Banque Populaire.
So Giancarlo, these guys have amazing average speeds, and they seem on the right track to beat the world record, with the 45-day world record set by Banque Pop 5 in 2013. What do you think?
Finally cross one ocean in 6 days is something crazy for me. Spindrift is less than 15 people, and IDEX Sports is something like 7. So it's a really different choice. And it's very interesting to see how two skippers make a different interpretation of the record.
Performances in sailing have been skyrocketing over the past 2 decades. Now let's take a look at some numbers from the World Sailing Speed Record Council. Since 2002, the round-the-world record for crewed multi-hulls was 64 days with Orange. As mentioned in 2013, it was 45 days. We've just said that. That's almost a third less. Now, what made this possible?
So, well, it's the technology. The foil will make this possible maybe in less than 45 days. In the same time, the boats are really dangerous now.
They're more dangerous than they used to be?
Yeah, of course. The boats are really fast, and it's easy to lose the balance on board or broken something that can make problems on board for the health of people. I think that the technology must arrive at a proper balance.
Speaking of foiling multi-hulls, let's listen to tactician Tom Slingsby in this exclusive interview in Bermuda.
Yeah, now we're in a new class of boat, the AC 48 it will be for the America's Cup. Even though they're a smaller boat than the 72 of last campaign, it'll be faster. Just with development, everyone's learning to sail the boats quicker and quicker. Already in the AC 45 prototype boat, our training boats, we're already going a lot quicker than the AC 72. So who knows how quick we'll be going come 2017, but I'm sure it'll be very spectacular to watch.
So Giancarlo, what's your impression of the America's Cup since it has switched to the multi-hulls and, of course, to foil?
Well, I think that this is a choice cheaper, and in this case the competition is possible to be reached from more teams, but at the same time change the rules in the middle of the race is something strange.
Why?
But because the people finally invest a lot of money to race with one boat at the middle of the competition and the preparation, the boat was changed. A big change for the team and for the direction that is great and important also in economy of the team. And I find this a little bit strange. In any case, the foil make a big show for the people, and this is amazing for everybody that like to watch.
Giancarlo, your pro career really begins on the monohulls, especially on the great little minis where you also won almost everything, but you've always said that the Vendée Globe is your real objective. Now, I'd like to know what's your opinion on the disastrous performance of the new IMOCA 60s at the Jacques Vabre?
But I think there are many reasons. First one, the very strong condition at the start. Second, the introduction of the foil in the IMOCA 60, and that this technology needs time to be tuned as well. And also the boats are lighter and lighter for to be faster, and I think this is the circle of the reason why the boats are broken after 3-4 days of race.
Well, thanks so much for joining us here today, Giancarlo, and congratulations again to you and Erwan for your performance with the Fenêtre à Prismian. Come back soon.
Thanks a lot, and see you soon.